Learning about the things you've been traumatized from empowers you because, baby, knowing is half the battle. Once you choose to know the inner workings, it can help you to identify abusers in the future, their red flags, and it shines lights on what you must heal from. Then you begin to heal, and from a healed space, things become much, much, much more clearer because situations are not emotionally charged, right? All that, emotion that used to be ignited from these specific types of situations, it no longer is there when you're knowledgeable, when you've begun to do the inner work. You can see it from a different place because the triggers are no longer triggering you. You can completely heal from trauma and abuse. I don't care what anybody says. You can completely heal from trauma and abuse. It's just like saying, because some people, they do say that you cannot heal completely, right? From situations and whatever you've been through. But that's not true. The body it doesn't even work like that. As an elite master fitness expert, right? Anybody, you don't have to be in health and fitness at all to know that if you get a cut, your body is going to heal that cut up. You break a bone, the body is going to heal the bone up. Okay? Now, if you don't get it reset, it might be a little crooked, but I'm just saying. The point is that the body wants to heal. Your cut will heal. It will completely close up and heal. Okay? Especially if you give it the right environment to do so. Okay? But you have to give it the right conditions, right? To do that. However, when you heal that cut, right? It's completely closed. If it heals properly, it's not going to hurt anymore. But what people are failing to realize, you can heal completely. Your cut is not going to stay open for the rest of your days. Okay? It doesn't, you get cut at 5 years old. It doesn't stay open as a wound until you're 80, 90 years old. No, that's not how it works. Your body heals, it closes it up, right? And once it's closed up, you have a scar. And some people's scars have a little bit of pain, whatever. But for the most part, when you get a scar, it's done. Your body has completely healed the area. Okay? And that scar is a beautiful reminder. A beautiful reminder of what you have overcome, of what you have been through. It's a beautiful reminder of what you've healed from. And if you're at that point of healing, the lessons that you've actually learned from what that situation took you through. And as they say, hurt people, right? Just like a cancerous cell in the body, just like a free radical cell in the body, going around damaging other healthy cells that are whole and complete within themselves. The same is true with healed individuals. Healed individuals heal individuals. And from their healed state, they can actually heal other people. They can go out and help other people just by them being healed. And that is a beautiful, beautiful place to be. That is a wonderful place to be. And I hope if you have actually been through something that you need to heal from, that you actually start to embark on that journey of healing. Because you don't have to stay in a state where you have a scar or a cut that never heals, a cut that you've gotten in some way that has never healed up. So if you have already started your healing journey, I just want to be the first one to be your cheerleader and cheer you on, because what you are doing is definitely not for the weak. It's not for the weary, but it can and is possible and can be done. Absolutely. All the way healed. But you will bear the scar to remember. And so I just want to congratulate everyone who is on that healing journey. And if you haven't started healing, then I invite you to start doing the work, right? And putting cleaning the wound out, with some alcohol, right? Cleaning it out, maybe get some hydrogen peroxide first, and then some alcohol. And then, if it's not too deep, you might want to put some, ointment on it or a poultice and close it up. Put a butterfly band-aid on it or a regular band-aid, or bandage it up, right? And then let your body work its magic. Use that metaphorically for what you have to do spiritually. Okay. But I'm cheering for you. I'm rooting for you. And I'm here for you. But not in no toxic positivity. And not in a way that opens you. If you are a healer, you got to make sure that you are also being wise with your energy and your time. And that, as they say, you're not casting your pearls before swine or wasting your energy on energy vampires that are actually not attempting to heal whatsoever and only there to drain you of your vitality, life force, and energy. Okay. And as a fitness expert, as an elite master fitness expert, I used to have a qualifying, process that I would actually, weed people out and figure out, if they were actually truly committed to achieving their fitness goals. And so we have to do the actual weeding out and the qualifying of these individuals that allege that they want to be healed, and using our intuition and discernment to ensure that we are, if we do choose to use our energy to heal and help others, that they are actually really seeking that truly, and not attempting to weaponize that because they know our position and what we are here to do and how we can help other people. Because those types of spiritual criminals or spiritual vampires, they will do things, narcissists will do things to attempt to harm the empath and the healer in attempts to derail them from their mission, or to obstruct them or hurt them in a way that they will just give up on helping other people. And that was their whole mission to begin with, to get you to give up and helping other people, because they never planned on getting and helping themselves and working on their shadows and living in their highest divine selves. They never planned on doing that. They only were weaponizing coming in that manner to allegedly seek assistance from you to get you off of your path of helping other people. And they can do that, and they have done that to others by using your gifts, by using them knowing that that's what you do as a weapon against you, to attempt to abuse that, misuse that, so that then they can get you to stop, okay, and give up on helping anybody. But that was their whole point of coming in the first place, as an enemy, as a secret enemy. Okay, some of them frenemies, family enemies, So the thing is that we have to use our wisdom, discernment, and intuition to ensure that we safeguard not only ourselves and our energies and our life and our time, but also that we're not entertaining individuals that are attempting to use our gifts as a way to weaponize it against us, so that we will forfeit our seat or end our healing services to the community, or our healing services to humanity in general, right? Because they know the bigger mission and picture of what you as a healer and a healed individual can do for the others around you. What people have called the collective, that just even maybe in your vicinity, in your experience, that see you and are struggling, and they look to you as some kind of inspiration and role model, right? And look to you as hope, as someone that they can relate to, someone that they're like, man, if they could make it out of that shit, I could make it out of this, right? So anyways, you don't know who's all like watching you and gaining hope and I don't want to say hope, but they're gaining inspiration and motivation from seeing you overcome things of hurt, of trauma, of abuse, of struggles, of setbacks, of heartache, of heartbreak, of betrayals. I was just talking to a young man last night, and he was explaining to me how he really had a issue with when people asked him how was he doing, because he didn't really know how to answer that. Now this gentleman is, a young man. He's like 18 years old. And it was funny because I could absolutely relate to that, because a lot of times when people ask that, one, they're not truly sincere and actually care about the answer. But he definitely knows that I'm actually a real ass individual, and I do actually care, right? So he wasn't referring to that with me. It was just the complexity of what that could entail. And so I explained to him, how I have also had that same kind of issue with when people ask, how are you, or how are you doing? Because the question is not very specific and it's very vague. And so the answers are pretty infinite. And so I was just letting him know that I could definitely relate to him in that sense of when people asked me that, I would feel some type of way because I didn't really know how to answer that question. Because how are you doing in what? Energetically, spiritually, in your relationships, in school, in what? How are you doing with what? In life in general? And by whose standards? By societal standards or by your own? Right? Or by your families, your mom and dads, your grandma and grandpa, your siblings. Right. So we just went in on these deep concepts and topics, and it was a great conversation. And anyways, so I say that all to say this. There are some people that are genuine and sincere when they ask those things. There are some people that are genuine and sincere when they seek healing and they're ready to change. But change is hard. Change is like one of the hardest things to do, but it's the only consistent thing in life. Everything is always evolving and changing, just like the seasons, right? So you just have to use your intuition, discernment, and wisdom to know the difference from the people that are authentically sincere and genuine and those that are not. And then you move accordingly. A lot of people, once they show me that it's not sincere, cut. I don't have time for it. And in a space from self-love, right? I'm not going to make time for time wasters. I'm really not. So, we have so much time. I know time is an illusion, but we have, quote unquote, in this matrix, a lifetime. And in that time, we have a, quote unquote, limited time. So, right? So why would I waste it on individuals that are just attempting to waste my time when I could be actually assisting people that genuinely and authentically, seriously, sincerely want to heal and change their lives for the better? That's that I would go through, an assessment in fitness, right? The first thing I would do is assess people, and within that assessment, I would qualify if they were actually serious about, their fitness goals. And if they were serious, then I would take them on as a client and train them. But if not, then they're not going to get their results and their goals. And I guarantee results and goals in fitness. I would guarantee that people could get to their goals and their results if they listened to what I was stating for them to do within their fitness program. A lot of fitness professionals, they would not do that. They would not guarantee anything. I would guarantee that if they were doing what I was, stating for them to do, they were going to get results, and they got results. And I didn't have to market or advertise, because those results that people were getting were speaking for themselves. I would have whole families. Well, first, the one family member would come to me, or they would have a couple sign up together, or mother-daughter pair sign up together. And then the whole family would be there, okay, training with me. So, because they seen the results that the other family members were getting. Friends, co-workers was signing up because they were like, who are you training with? Because they could see the results. And the results did the marketing for me. Okay? and I guarantee them results. So, but the thing is that you have to qualify them if they're even ready, psychologically, emotionally, physically, right? Because if they weren't, we would have to have them get a doctor's release to even work out, right? Sometimes they might not be in a state that they can work out, that they can, quote unquote, go to that healing phase. Like they might have to do some prereqs, right? Before they can get to the state that they need to be in, that they can healthily take on that portion of fitness or healing journey. Okay, because fitness is a type of healing. Okay, don't sleep on getting fit and eating right and drinking your water and getting enough sleep. Don't sleep on fitness and getting enough nutrients and vitamins and gut flora and probiotics, prebiotics, the minerals that your body needs. Don't sleep on how important and vital these things can be to giving you the right environment for your body to heal. The right environment for your heart to heal. The right environment for your mind to heal. The right environment for you to emotionally heal. All of the different aspects that you need, right? To have that great environment for you to even be in a space to heal. All those different aspects are things that I would work with people on as a fitness expert. We would work on, obviously, their workouts, right? Which is resistance training. We would work on correcting different posterior deviations, which is, like slouching shoulders and feet pointed in or out as they're walking, which causes all kinds of havoc all the way up to the lower back. That's another thing I talked to that young man about as well, is that, as an elite master fitness expert, I could say all the fancy words, right? And speak so eloquently. But if I say all those fancy words and then you don't understand and overstand and understand what I'm talking about, then it means nothing because the light bulb doesn't come on. So I have to speak in a way, and I have to figure out ways for that individual to have moments of aha, moments of clarity, for that light bulb to go off. And that is what I'm gifted in. I'm gifted in taking very complex scientific processes in the body and making it so simple that a child could understand. Right? That people of whatever walk of life they came from could understand what I was talking about with regards to the body. I made it so simple. That's a gift. So, healers of all types, make sure and vet out that you are not wasting your time on time wasters, on spiritual vampires, on narcissists that are never actually going to really put in the work, okay, to actually healing. Save yourself some stress, time, and, years off of your life, okay? And it will be so much more rewarding, because it's also a gift to see people transform and blossom into the greatest versions of themselves. And I got to see a lot of that in the 21 plus years being in the fitness industry. And it's a very rewarding thing to be involved in. It is. And you become a very special individual in those people's lives But don't get it twisted. You don't actually heal people. You don't actually, you know, get them fit. You have the knowledge to lead them, to teach them, but they got to do the work. They have to actually do the work. I used to tell my clients, my crunches are not going to give you a 6-pack. Okay? What I do for my body, it does not help you with your body. Okay? You have to do your own crunches. You got to do your own cardio, your own workouts. You got to get your sleep. You got to eat right. You got to get enough water for your body to function properly. Even for your brain to function properly. But the thing is that you can get to a 100% healed space, but you might have some scars. And with that, peace, love, and light. If you need anything else from me, it will be in the description. Make sure you guys are checking out my activity ebook, that I do have some things that you can utilize to heal as well in that book. Okay. I do have it on Amazon, but there has been some kind of technical issue that I'm working out for my KDP ebook on Amazon. That is actually only $9.99, whereas the interactive, technologically advanced version that is not on KDP is $21. Okay. And that is my ebook, my activity ebook, Little Nazee the Great Goes for a Walk with Mommy to the various local valley libraries, which the part of the interaction is that all of the coloring pages, you can click on them within the interactive book and get all of those coloring pages on any kind of merch, whether that's canvases, whether that's posters that you want to paint it on, you want it on a t-shirt, beach bag, iPhone case, pillow. I mean, get creative. I did that specifically for the crafty creatives. So with that, there's a whole bunch of other things that you can, do to support this channel. Liking the video is free and helps the algorithms. Subscribing to my channel is free, right? So show your love and support for what I do. The more love and support you guys show, I can actually create more content and be free to do so, So anyways, I'm sending everyone love and light. Make it a great day. Be intentional, because when you're intentional with making it a great day, it's a lot easier to have a great day. All right. Peace.